walking away from friends and foe.
My fellow Americans, this is Liberation Day.
A pivotal decision by the United States, sending shockwaves around the world.
We subsidize a lot of countries and keep them going and keep them in business. And I say, why are we doing this?
Donald Trump's move to implement tariffs has attracted condemnation from a close neighbour.
A series of measures that are going to fundamentally change the international trading system.
Within days, all imports into the United States will face a 10% universal tariff. However, around 60 so-called worst offenders are set to incur reciprocal penalties as payback for their own trade policies, including the world's second largest economy, China, slugged with an additional 34% on top of existing duties, which Beijing is firmly opposing.
Trade and tariff wars have no winners. What the US needs to do is correct its wrongdoing.
The European Union describing the move as a major blow to the world economy.
We must brace for the impact that this will inevitably have.
Although the announcement was foreshadowed, Donald Trump's move to install such wide-reaching tariffs will have severe consequences for international relations. While some countries are preparing countermeasures, others are urgently hoping to broker a deal.
If it is appropriate for me to speak directly to President Trump, I will not hesitate to do so.
I will only strike a deal if it is in our national interest.
An uncertain road ahead for nations big and small. Catherine Diss, ABC News.
Trump's global trade war will also have repercussions domestically in the US, but will it impact the support he has from his base? ABC America's editor John Lyons has this take.
It's not something that somebody else pays, it's something that America pays.
It also hurts our relationships with the other countries.
It's kind of the last thing we need right now because we're already dealing with inflation.
Within weeks, the US consumer will begin feeling the pain of higher prices. Watch the price of McDonald's burgers increase as the beef inside them from Australia goes up 10%. Watch the cost of vegetables from Mexico increase. Donald Trump is a rare politician. He does what he says he's going to do. And his self-confidence is so great that once he's set on a course, he rarely changes direction. How much will public backlash worry Donald Trump? He's not facing re-election, although he has begun talking about the possibility of a third term. For that, he'd need to try to change the Constitution. His supporters are already saying there's a loophole. Trump is the ultimate crash-through politician. If he does decide to crash through, the world is facing a very rocky few years.